Well, hello, and welcome to this really early Sunday game. It's not usual that we do this on a Sunday morning. It is extremely early, but yeah, a lot of people were grateful for the fact that the wrestling finished early as well yesterday, so we're not waking up after watching a 5 hour late night pay per view. So it does feel a little bit different today. It's a little bit different, feels a lot different than normal. We have got Chelsea Arsenal. It's the first game of a very busy day. Obviously, we have got uh, Southampton Newcastle on the Just Nick channel. Hopefully, he's sorted that out and set that up. And then we're back with me later on for the main event, Tottenham v Liverpool. Can Liverpool stop the rot, or can Tottenham increase that loss? Liverpool don't usually lose 3 games in a row, so it's going to be very, very interesting. So I can see people starting to pile into the chat. Hello to everyone. Dark Knight, hello to you. Michelle, hello to you. Senaldo, hello. How are you doing, my friend? And we've got Leeds 2022. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Obviously, we're all probably still feeling the effects of last night. Certainly, somebody what's felt the effects of last night is Jake Paul. If you've not heard the news, he's literally torn every single letter in his leg. LCLs, PFLs, and all of that stuff. Yeah, he did that halfway through the match. Amazing that he was able to continue to even perform. So yeah, as much as I slag off Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and all of that, got to give him massive respect for still continuing, even though he was clearly injured. I do commend him for that. He hit that here first. Obviously, there was no. That's the massive fallout from last night. Is his injuries. To be fair, obviously, a lot of people are talking about Nikki Cross being aligned with Bray, all because she attacked Alexa at last night's pay per view. I don't know if she's working with Bray. I think she's more likely to be working with Damage Control, more or less. Dark Knight says, I think we need an Arsenal win today. Finishing top 4 depends on Chelsea, Tottenham dropping points. And yes, we do play Tottenham. So it's going to be a tough game against Tottenham, I think. They've got a point to prove. We've got a point to prove. It's going to be a tough game. This is going to be a tough game. Chelsea obviously got absolutely battered last weekend. So they need to turn it up. I think they've got a good midweek victory against Zagreb. So I think they're in good shape. Arsenal beating Zurich. All to take their places in tomorrow's draws, which we are live for that even earlier than today, because we will be starting at 10:30 in the morning tomorrow for those Champions League draws. I mean, and I do appreciate that a lot of people will not be able to make them, as they've either got school or work, whichever. But yeah, at least you'll know it'll be up on the channel and you'll be able to watch it when you get home and find out yourself. I am going to do my new 5 p.m. Shows that start tomorrow as well, which are going to be extremely interesting. It's Uriah Remy's first game in charge of Aston Villa. Yes, they are playing Man United today. It's not televised. There's loads of games today. Yeah, so there's 5 games today, as there was 5 games yesterday. We've got the Carabao Cup coming up this week, so there's loads of matches for that. We're doing Man City Chelsea on Wednesday, and we're doing that Villa Man United game on the Thursday as well. So lots of stuff happening this week. I'm going to start putting my predictions on a mini whiteboard in my room. I've got more written down, dude. I think you're doing okay. Hi, Michelle. I have seen you, dude. I did actually say hi to you before you actually popped back up in the stream. So yeah, obviously a lot of people are still either eating their dinner or just getting up out of bed, or I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. I don't know where Chadders is at. I was talking to Connor only an hour ago, so I expect them to pop into the chat. But we are going to look at the team news. I'll just open one up, and there is Chelsea team just popped up out of nowhere. We've got Mendy, Astelaqueta, Silva, Chalabar, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Mount, Cucurella, Havertz, Aubameyang, and Sterling all make the starting 11. Leave that up for you to see. Then Ramsdale is in goal for Arsenal. We've got White, Saliba, Gabriel Zinchenko. Sam, hello to you, dude. Partey, Shaka, Zaka. Hate them two names. They're so similar. Then we've got Obergard, Martinelli, and everybody's favourite, Jesus on a Sunday. Well, Gabriel Jesus anyway. So they're the starting 11s for our teams. Yeah, do I think Liverpool will win? I don't know. I've got to hope that Liverpool wins, or our season is pretty much ended. It's against a very tough or up and down Tottenham team. It really all depends on which Tottenham actually show up today. They could be absolutely on fire, and we could be lackluster. I don't know, but they're the teams for this match. We'll get into the Tottenham goodness when that match comes up. We'll just disappear these for now until anybody wants to know the team news. We will click them back up in a bit. Yeah, but obviously Chelsea need this win just as much as Arsenal. Arsenal looking to get back onto the top of the table after Man City's victory yesterday. Obviously Chelsea got absolutely battered by Brighton last week, so they need a massive win today to get them back up. Hello, Edward Brown. How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Did anyone see the Roman call out? Yeah. Imagine him going up against Mr. Beast. Have you seen him? It's like a tub of lard. Yeah, that match will go down well, wouldn't it? Really, but he'd have to get in flipping gym to be able to compete, wouldn't he? He's one huge lad. Well, you know what I mean. He's not stocky. He ain't got no muscle. So yeah, that'd go down like a flipping flat balloon. And KSI, no. Who cares? Who cares? He's too busy singing anyway. And boxing. Yeah, Scott Parker is in the studio. Yes, he is. Yeah, just looking at how Arsenal are playing. It's like nice. They make it look like FIFA, don't they, when they do that with the round bit. Obviously, a massive take from last night is the injury to Logan Paul, tearing his OCL, LCLs, and all these other bloody L's. He's in a bad state. He's not going to be in wrestling for at least 6 months, maybe even 8 months. So say goodbye to Logan Paul, everybody. You'll not be seeing him until next year. Yay! James Chadwick, the Gilly Girth, whoop whoop. Hey, oh my God, Sky came, but couldn't fit Sky Q because the new rotor didn't come. Should have come in the post, but didn't. So hopefully we'll be back soon to do it. So I might go missing at some point. All right, James, don't worry, dude. Got to get yourself sorted out, my friend. Got to get your Sky Q up. You should have just gone for Sky Glass, mate. To be quite honest with you, wouldn't have had to have fucked around with all that shit. Well, you would have of your rotor, of course, but yeah, at least you wouldn't have had to mess setting it up. Roman Reigns knows better than to call out the right takeaway pay guy, takeaway guy, Danny. I was waiting for him to shout out Days or Tommy. I mean, that would have been a bigger shock. I mean, if it's just like calling out YouTubers, I'm sure them two have got to be in line next, right? QPR are so bad now. Oh, really? Did they lose again, Sonaldo? What was the score yesterday, dude? I haven't checked. I think we're back in the championship on Friday, to be honest. I think we're doing the Birmingham Sunderland game. Fucking been up since 7 a.m. because they came at 8. Mate, you being up at 7 a.m. is like fucking hell, man. What is going on? I bet when you heard the birds whistling, it's like, what's this? What is this noise? What the hell? I'm used to going to bed when this is happening, and I'm awake when this is happening now. That just reminds me of Virgin Homey, a Wi-Fi splitter. They were meant to send it in the post. Oh, that's gone, mate. That has been pocketed. Roman versus Dave and just Nick. We'd need four of us. It'd be, honestly, to make it work, Roman versus me versus Nick versus Dave versus. We'd be 4 against 1, and we'd still lose. It was snowing. It was snowing pigs outside. It was snowing pigs. What the fucking hell was that? What in Scotland? My first thought was, the fuck am I up this early on a fucking Sunday? Yeah, I saw your tweet actually, and Connor commented on it. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Dark Knight made a comment in the chat earlier saying, God, isn't it weird that it's a Sunday and we haven't been up all night watching it? You know, it did feel absolutely weird. That pay-per-view ended last night, and I found myself going, well, what am I going to do now? I can't go to bed, it's too early. I did order a burger, actually. I had a mega burger, which was nice. And I sat watching some random crap on TV. I don't even know I can't even remember what I watched now. I watched Spider-Man. I watched Spider-Man, the No Way Home film. That's what I sat watching. I got my Blu-ray out. So yeah, for anybody who hasn't seen the teams, I'll just click them back up for your viewing. Yeah, look at that, eh? They just pop up out of nowhere. We've got Mendy, Astelaqueta, Silva, Chalobah, Loftus-Cheek. And we've got Jorginho, Mount, Cucurella, Havertz, Aubameyang and Sterling all playing for Chelsea today. The Arsenal lineup is Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli and Jesus. So there we go. There are your starting 11s for today's game. I'll just get them disappeared. Massive week for football. We're back tomorrow morning, even earlier than today, because we've got the Champions League at 11 o'clock in the morning. Champions League draw. We might stick around for that Europa League. It might be a bit of a stretch though, because we will have to just go deep on the games. But we might stick around for the Europa League. If not, I'll put it in the news video later on. We'll see how we feel. See who's in the chat. I watched USA finished at 2:2. Got my every prediction right on Tapology, and still, till the last 2 fights go, got the co-main event and main event wrong. Did you not win? Who won Tapology then? Who was the winners? Did you win? It sounded like you won. If I don't really play Tapology, I don't even really watch UFC, to be fair. Dace didn't stream it either, did he? He didn't do a watch along. So I think he was like weird on a Saturday, not being able to do much. He threw a lot of videos out there. Oh, you feel rough? How was your night, Michelle? Did you pull? Did you find a man, Michelle? Did you throw yourself into a man's arms by the end of the night? That's what we really want to know. I won't be in the stream, unfortunately. I know, Leeds. I understand that, dude. You've got school or whatever. I do get that, mate. Don't worry about it. But like I said, you'll be able to watch it once school's over. But like I say, don't worry about it. And I know a lot of people won't be able to watch through to work commitments. But honestly, it's the last 16 draw. We've done draws on the channel on my old channel, and they've done really well. So I can't miss it. I can't not do it. Cannot not do it, if you get what I mean. A lot of eyes on it. A lot of European eyes. Who will write down Sam and Edward. It went well, but I did not put. Oh, Michelle, you should have just thrown yourself at people. You're doing the chat, so why can't you do it in reality? Bonkers one. I finished joint 7th. Well, Bonkers doing well. Cool. Dave, we needed your prediction for. We need your prediction for the time of the first goal. Well, yeah, put it in the chat. Do it. Put your predictions in for first goal scorer and time of first goal. Go for it. Knock yourselves out. I am going to say Jesus, 32 minutes. I'm not writing it down. If anybody remembers that, then that's cool. I pulled myself, says Melissa, all night long. You dirty minger. And I mean that in a good sense. Keep forgetting Tapology. Grr. Best of done. The second. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But you always look good in a dress, though, don't you, mate? I pulled last night. I pulled our muscle getting the remote control right, James. But if you're doing the Europa League it's the last 32. Then I will be in that stream. It'll be all of the same stream. If I'm going to do both draws, it's no point in ending it and starting it again. It'll just be straight through. So we could be on for a couple of hours. No, Dave, I have lost of other people's. I just need yours. I've wrote them all down. Well, there you go. I've just told you then. 32 minutes, Jesus. I don't really care. Dylan! Hello, Dylan. How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. It's the last 32 is the Europa League. Yeah, it's last 16 Champions League, last 32 Europa League. That's why the Champions League, they play one half of the games 1 week, then the other half, they fuck it all up. Because you want them to just play all the games in 1 week and they won't do it. So they play them over 2 games because they've got Europa League's got to catch up. Fucking Europa League. Fucking assholes. Dave, you don't know how close you are. I got cramp in my hamstring getting something. Shout out to you, dude. I pulled a pulled port pancake prepared perfectly, peppered precisely. A good job I haven't got a lisp, isn't it? I would have been fucked. Liverpool will draw Porto. Bank, bookmark this message. That's the only one we want. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it, and we're gonna get Bayern Munich. It's nailed on. We're getting Bayern Munich. An emotional return for Mane. It's nailed on. It's absolutely nailed on. I'm calling it now. We're getting Bayern. Absolutely, 100%. I don't believe we're gonna get Porto this time. It'd be so ironic. Porto is the team we face every time we pretty much win the Champions League or get to a Champions League final. That is ridiculous. I think when we got to the Europa League final, we went up against Porto on that way. It's stupid and it shouldn't happen. That sounds yummy, says Michelle. It sounds yummy. Why is Edward DMing me? Why are you messaging me, dude? You can say it all in here, buddy. Not when I'm streaming. Knowing my luck, Man United will get Juve or Barcelona in the playoffs. But hopefully, I bet we get Ajax. Ajax would be a good one. Ten Hag going to his former club. That would be quite cool. And Anthony going back to his former club as well. Big implications there, isn't there? It could be fun. I wouldn't mind Liverpool Benfica Nunes against his old team. I don't want bloody Madrid or Bayern. We aren't good enough at the minute. I don't know. The games don't happen till February. We've got a lot of players what will be rested over the World Cup period. Jota missing the World Cup. We'll have Salah rested because he's not in the World Cup. Yeah, so we've got there'll be a lot of fringe players what have been out injured now, what will be coming back and will be fit and ready by February. So, you know what? I'm not downcasted on it yet, if you get what I mean. It's a long way off. February is like flipping ages away. When you look at the World Cup and stuff, what's going to be happening over the next 2 months. So, yeah, I'm not worried about it. By the way, I am fine. I am really good, actually. I'm in a good mood. Last night I was tired. I was really grouchy. I do apologise if I came across really grouchy and eely. I was in a pretty bad mood. But you know what? It's only because Bailey lost. It's not really. It's just we could talk about that show last night till the moon's cows come home. I still think it was a over average show. So there you go. Still hit the mark. It still did what it needed to do. It was still entertaining. Good to see Zinchenko back for Arsenal. Yes, Zinchenko is back in the starting lineup. Nunes might headbutt someone. That's a bet, isn't it, Sam? That's the bet. Will Nunes get sent off in the World Cup? I'm thinking Trent won't get much time. Matip doesn't play for Cameroon. Robertson's got not at the World Cup. Yeah, we've got lots of players what are not actually competing. So the World Cup squad is getting announced, I think, Thursday. So there will be a video on that. I've seen something very interesting over the weekend, which I'll be sharing in the first video tomorrow. I'll share the images with you. Not today, but tomorrow. But Aston Villa are changing their club badge, and they've been asking their supporters to do it online on their website, which is very interesting. The reveal of the badges will be in tomorrow's first 5 p.m. news video. Can't tell you any more what's going to be in it other than that, because obviously it depends on what the news is in the morning. But yeah, that's getting launched tomorrow. So 5 p.m. weekdays, not on a weekend, weekdays, there will be a video up on this channel. Football related, especially with the World Cup coming up, it's perfect timing. It's going to be a lot of content. And obviously, if you've got any feedback and you want to add anything onto it, please feel free to put it in the comment section of that video. I have a feeling this could be the Aubameyang show today. Why? It's his former club, isn't it? Feels like one of those 2-0 gains where the old player scores. Aubameyang is definitely, yeah, I forgot all about that, to be honest. When you look at the team sheet, it is. It's exactly what it is. It's crazy that Haaland has already equalled Ronaldo's entire goal season last season with 18. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, but you've got to think that quite a lot of them were penalties as well. It's not been just outright goals, but I mean, obviously Ronaldo, free kicks. I can't dish Haaland. Who's a robot sent from the future, obviously. But, you know, he's had a great start to the season. He's a powerhouse, and I don't think the Premier League defenders are ready for him. I don't think he's staying around long, though. I think once his contract's up, and that release clause is up in 2024, I believe, I reckon Real Madrid will come knocking and he will be disappearing. He's not going to stay at City for years to come. He is using that as a stepping stone to get to where he's ultimately wanting to go. And that is Real Madrid. I thought this was a bit of an unfair comparison they made, James. Ronaldo was 38 and Haaland did all that to do that at that age. Yeah. I got what you mean. It's got to remember Ronaldo is 38 and Alan is 23. Yeah, they shouldn't be making that comparison, to be fair. It's completely different. Ronaldo now is not even playing every single game, and he's not playing every single game at the high level that Haaland has. So it's bullshit. Oh, they're only doing that so that makes Haaland look like he's this fucking. Yeah, Haaland's definitely Real Madrid bound at some point. Yeah, of course he is. 100%. Absolutely. He's not staying at City for too long. He'll do 2 years. He'll do until his release clause is up, and then he'll be gone. He'll dump them. So, yeah, City have got 2 years to win the Champions League. If they don't, then they flop. Failure. I think Liverpool will get an easy group. It's not a group, it's just a match, Michelle, tomorrow. It's knockout stages of the Champions League. It's the interesting stuff, it's the good stuff. But with saying that, the good stuff doesn't start until February. Obviously, the Champions League has finished a hell of a lot earlier. Obviously, we haven't had many Carabao Cup games because of that. That's why that next week we've got a load of games coming up with that. Yeah, it's just delayed. Champions League has managed to delay everything in England and the World Cup. We're near kick-off. They're in the tunnels, ready to come out, and the two teams. Who does everyone think will be the top scorer in the World Cup? Connor, hello, shout to you. Latest report says that Bellingham, Liverpool are the favourites, and that's who he wants. Wow, okay, that's cool. That's good to know. He's been linked with Liverpool before, obviously. World Cup, goal scorers in the World Cup. You know what? It could be anyone. To be quite honest with you, it could be absolutely an unknown. To be quite honest with you. Robert Lewandowski could take it. It's interesting. I'm going to go for... who can I go for? I'm going to go Alvarez of Man City. I think he gets a good start for Argentina and he gets the goals. I don't know. Have you say in the comments now? Who do you think is going to be the top goal scorer? I mean, Leeds has gone for Rodrigo, obviously. It was a good pay-per-view. Yeah, it was a good show. There's no doubt about it. There were some really, really good matches on that show last night. I mean, there was nothing bad about it. Quite enjoyed it. The Bailey Bianca match, even though I hated the finish, because I'm a Bailey fan. I'm a Bailey mark, for God's sake, shoot me. But the match was great. I do think there were a lot of things in there what was unneeded. Why didn't she lock the flipping case? We said it in the live watch along. It's like, why ain't she locking it? She would have won. It's like, there were just silly little things in there. Bellingham to Liverpool, here we go, says Edward. Unless Haaland keeps being in his ear and he joins Man City, but Bellingham and KDB in the same team wouldn't work. They're same position, the midfield, and then that would be scary. Yeah, I don't know. You never know what's going off. I mean, Liverpool have been linked with Bellingham quite a few times now. And that speaks a little bit of volume for me. And Liverpool will have the money ready to make that deal. They spent the flipping money on Nunes, so I can't see why they wouldn't. Right, there, we'll get the teams back up just so you can see just before kick-off. Yeah, I'm like sandwiched in between. Hello, everyone. Willow says hello. Woof woof. I think you have to look at the group stages, see which team are the kindest draw, and you would think that Kane would score a few against Iran, USA, Wales, for example. Yeah. You've got to look at the situation in the group stages, to be fair. And a lot of the teams, you're not really sure who their starting 11s are going to be. I mean, I'd love to say Bobby Firmino for Brazil, but he's not guaranteed to play. It could be Neymar what plays above him. You just don't know. So we have a bank holiday on the 1st and the 8th of May now. Wow. And my work will probably ignore both of them and make me work. I'm looking forward to the England USA match at the World Cup. Yeah, it should be a banger. There's gonna be a lot of eyes on it, a lot of USA. Days streaming lots of games over the World Cup. So if you don't want to watch me, you'll be watching him. uh, Obviously, me and Nick are doing a load of games as well. Obviously, we're gonna split the viewage. Games I can't do, he's gonna do, and all of that good stuff. So just run through these teams quickly. We've got Mendy, Astelaqueta, Silva, Chalobah, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Mount, Cucurella, Havertz, Aubameyang, and Sterling. For Arsenal, we've got Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Jesus. There we go. There's your starting lineups anyway. Oh, disappeared. Honestly, I think that's why Liverpool don't need to sign many in the summer, apart from like Nunes, because they had money. What the big signing Bellingham next season? Yeah, like I said, Liverpool wanted to make that signing in the summer, but just gone. But with Haaland signing for City, Dortmund was very reluctant on letting two big players go. You know what I mean? At the same time, they were like, do we really need to let Bellingham go? We've just got rid of Haaland. So, yeah, that's probably the reason why. Dave, did I get 5 points for Haaland? Yeah. I allowed it. You did say you had Haaland. So, even if Aubameyang scored today, you just would have had the 5 points anyway, but you're just getting it for either one. I'm not having that all the time, though, Edward. Make a proper decision next time. I allow it once and once only. But in future reference, you've got to go with whoever you've first put in, okay? What if Bellingham signs for Newcastle? Why would he sign for Newcastle, Connor? I mean, that's a question, Connor. I mean, why would he sign? Oh, it's Poppy Day, isn't it? I'm sticking with you because you've been doing all season and jumping ship. Today's decided to do the World Cup. Thank you. Dave will also be looking to get Declan Rice. I think Man United will. What is it you think is good? Iron brew. A full breakfast. I love football days, but I've got to go back into wrestling and meet some nice people there. But that channel was disbanded, so I feel unloyal. Ecking off for Days channel. Why do we need to sign Newcastle? But no, with no history. Newcastle should get James Maddison. Yeah, I think that's a good signing for Newcastle. I don't think Newcastle can be looking towards these big name players. Not yet. Newcastle got to secure Europe. You get Europe next season and things will start changing at Newcastle. But without European football, nobody's going to Newcastle. No big names looking at Newcastle thinking, yes, that's the hotbed. That's the place we need to be. They're not looking at Newcastle. Like, trust me, they're not. Yes, you might be the richest club in the Premier League, but that doesn't mean players are gravitating towards you. It took a while. Chelsea had to buy some duds before they got the goods. I mean, look at all them players they bought. They didn't guarantee them success. They had to work at it. Makalele, I hate saying his Jeremy, his name. There was quite a load what got bought in. So the first half has kicked off. We are underway, and I haven't got it in caps. First half, baby. Oh, I did have it in caps. What am I talking about? First, and I'm putting half, aren't I? Yeah, that's a good start. Half. We're doing half, guys. First half underway. Let's get it right there. Boom. I picked 2 plays from every match on today. What about James Maddison? Well, Newcastle was heavily linked to signing Maddison in the summer, but the deal never got over the line. There's sort of great possibility for Newcastle to go backing for Maddison next in the summer. Half a chance there from Arsenal. It's gone for a goal kick already. We're just looking at Mikel Arteta. I should be in line with you guys today on this particular game because I am watching on Ultimate. I have got it on BT Sports, so should be pretty much on time today. So don't worry about the time delay. There might not be a time delay. Graham Potter. His team, you'd think he'd get a good result against the team that he used to manage because he trains with them every day. And they absolutely arseholed him last week. Maddison is an amazing player, would be great signing for Newcastle. Yeah, absolutely. That's the kind of signing that Newcastle needs, to be fair. Steady, Eddie midfield player. Great on the ball, got a good shot on him. Although yesterday his shots were not on target as much as James would have wanted. He did everything but score, which is amazing. Arsenal counter-attack here. So Arsenal are on the attack at the moment. Ball off the Chelsea player, though. Needs Saka to retreat a little bit. My phone is just telling me that the game has kicked off. And also giving me an update on it's 0-0 at 2 minutes ago. It's like, I know, I'm watching. I love Maddison, but I don't know where he would fit into a Liverpool system. Could be good Bellingham. Could be a good Bellingham alternative. Yeah, we need a steady Eddie midfielder ourselves, but I don't know if Maddison fits us. I don't know. I think he's a great signing for whoever gets him, to be honest. Declan Rice would be fantastic, but I think he's Man United bound, if I'm being honest. I think Man United will definitely pursue his signature in the summer. I'm surprised they haven't already tried. Well, I think they did. I think they got outcosted. Outcosted, I don't even know if that's a word. He isn't doing anything. What was James doing? I love Leicester City Football Club. No doubt about it, Michelle. You started crap. You really did. Oh, we've got a free kick to Arsenal, so we're just going to pay attention to this, and I'll get back to you guys in the chat. Free kick to Arsenal. Oh, it sprayed down, but Cucurella's spotted where it was going and did a really good defensive job, so that was a waste. Oh, wearing poppies, by the way. It's Poppy Sunday, I think, today. Nice MLL Cup final yesterday. Congrats to LAFC. Wow, cool. Awesome. Hey ho, I didn't stay up with the family. I came on to Chelsea. Pop by here and there. Retro Demon, shout out to you. Hello. Mike R, shout out to you as well, dude. Thanks for stopping by. What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're fine. Checking out a bit of Chelsea Arsenal. That's what we're doing. Vardy is past it now. Leicester needs a new striker. Yeah, I genuinely think that as well. Tielemans is a great player for Leicester. I think he's been eyed up by all of Europe right now. So whether or not they can keep Tielemans, I think even Liverpool are interested in Tielemans, if I'm being honest. Did anyone listen to me? I just said that Danny Ward. I said put Danny Ward into your Premier FPL teams. You know what? I'm not even playing now. I've lost my signing and I can't be asked. I'm out of the FPL. And my name's in there. I don't know how I'm doing and I don't care. Gareth Bale scored in the 128th minute to take the game to penalties. It was an insane game and the commenters went mad. They would do. Absolutely. Did you see that Tony could be banned from football? Tony could be banned from football if he's found guilty of betting on football matches? No, I did not. Wow, that is very interesting. Ooh, God. Ivan Toney of Brentford. That is mental. Wow. Adil says, "Hi, Dave. Sorry for putting two scorers confusing." No, it's all right, dude. We never do that for Premier League games, though. That's what I was trying to make out. It's like, yeah, it's not a midweek game. I don't even know if we're doing that for the Carabao Cup yet. I haven't decided. We'll have a think about it. See what you guys think, because it's 3 days. Yeah, no. Champions League's a lot easier because it's just 2 days. The Carabao Cup is across 3 days, so I'm not really into that. Doing well, guys. Getting ready for the game this morning here. Figured I would stop by and say what's up. Cool, my car. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, well, good, mate. Villa Man United today, isn't it? Best of luck. Tillerman's goal was fucking class yesterday. He's a really good player. I like him. Very good. It just looks too good for Leicester, to be honest. Ball whipped in by Arsenal. Arsenal are the most aggressive team in this. 7 minutes in, and they're having the majority of the chances. That just went way over. Kicked it high and wide. Can't footballers bet on football? No, Connor. Obviously not. Bruce Grobbelaar got found out. Well, they say that he hadn't, but 92-93 season, he was terrible. Diving the wrong direction, letting the balls go under him, and been flipping sound for Liverpool the year before. All of a sudden, he was leaking goals left, right, and centre. And apparently, he got caught betting on matches. Paul Merson's bet on matches before. Ex-Arsenal player. There's been a few. It's rigging, because you can rig a match. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not allowed. It's not allowed in any sports. Boxers can't do it. If you're swimming, you can't bet on your own sport. Whatever you're competing in, you can't bet on, because you can have a direct say of how that game's going to go. Chelsea crossover goes absolutely nowhere. Havertz did break through Arsenal's defence there, but it does put a really bad ball into the middle. I really hope that this own team wasn't involved in the bets. Oh, yeah. My God, that would be crap. Dave, I've just tweeted you it. Okay, dude. Alright, we'll have a quick look. Could be something I could use on the news channel tomorrow. So that's interesting. Ivan Toney, yeah, it's here. Being investigated by FA over allegations of he gambled on football over the last 7 months. That's it's bad. It's bad. Can't do it. You're not allowed. Calvin Ridley suspended in 2022 NFL Super betting on the NFL games. Yeah, because he's directly involved in it. You can't do it. Yeah, so if he's found guilty, he's gone. Bye-bye. End of story. No matter how good of a footballer he is, he's done. So, I don't get how footballers can play FPL. If you put yourself in an FPL, you are going to pass or go for extra points to score. Yeah, putting yourself in. Yeah, well, I need a goal. Right, let's put myself in. It's totally different because you're not really playing for money. Arsenal's chances are getting closer and closer. 9 minutes gone, another chance for Arsenal. Arsenal seem to be the better team. Not going to lie. Decent ball in. Yeah, so good shot. It just goes wide, and you've got a guy chasing in on the far side, so it's White with the shot. It just kind of bobbles. It goes wide. Anywhere on target, though, there. We could be talking about Arsenal being 1-up. Gonna look up Pete Rose. Pete Rose, is that the guy what getting beaten up by Kane? Recognise that name. News at 5 with Dave in real life. Yeah, it's called off the crossbar roundup. Off the crossbar is what it's called. PSG have scored 1-0. Neymar has just scored. Cool, Michelle. And they could be banned from being directly involved in it, aka not putting on bets themselves or giving people inside tips. Okay. We look up 1919 World Series. Dave, if Liverpool sign me before next weekend, I will allow to have myself as a scorer in your predictions for. Yeah, go for it. I'm predicting myself. What? I'm excited for the Newcastle game. I bet you are. Tissues at the ready. You know what? I can't really diss Newcastle. They're having a great season. They've got it together out of absolutely nowhere. I don't understand. I could understand it more if Isaac was playing and was scoring every week. He's not played. He's not even playing. He's been out injured. So it's so weird that you've got a top class. Well, I say top class. Well, a class striker, and he's not playing in your team. And you've got Callum Wilson there, who's just scoring for fun. You've got Alberon, which is where's he come from? It's been crap for years, and now all of a sudden he's like on fire. He's electric. Yeah, you're just doing great, mate. Enjoy. Honestly, enjoy it, because as a Liverpool fan, I realise that sometimes it's short-lived. So enjoy the good times, honestly. That's all I'm going to say to you, because you might be at the other end of getting defeated. That night says it best. Newcastle are doing amazing. I said they were going to do it right. Signing, belting players, and improving. Yeah. The only two things I know about Pete Rose is betting on games and getting tombstone twice by Kane. Yeah, it is Pete Rose. I thought it was. Yeah, getting beaten up by Kane several times. I think it's 3 times. Is it 2 or 3 times that he's met Kane in the ring? Met him in a Royal Rumble. Yes, one of the greatest moments in pro wrestling history. Offside Arsenal player. Chelsea are all at 6s and 7s here, to be quite honest with you. Arsenal are the better team right now. Look more likely to score. Oh, Saka fouled Cucurella. "15 minutes gone, we're still 0-0. Still here, the crowd. The Royal Rumble one was was it that Drew Carey? I thought we just randomly showed up then at some events. Yeah, Drew Carey tried to buy him, didn't he? He tried to give him money, then realised that wasn't going to work. He climbed over the top rope and then eliminated himself. Oh, I've had a rethought. You know how pissed off I was at the storytelling for War Games? I think they can save it somehow. It's 5-on-5, right? They've not only got a couple of weeks to build it. Just do Raw versus SmackDown. It's simple. You have Ronda, Shayna. You could have Shotzi, Raquel, and name one other SmackDown star, female. Liv Morgan. Up against Bianca, Asuka, Alexa. Put Bailey in there. And then you could just fill it up with somebody else. That was hilarious. Yeah, it was. It was a good moment. But yeah, I'm just trying to think, because right now, Damage Control got Damage Control on the road. You're having to add people, right? You've got Nikki Cross, what could go to Damage Control. You've got Candice LeRae, what could be a part of Bianca's team. Then you're finding 2 extra people, and it feels shit. that you're trying to add these people on to a match where they haven't been involved in the storyline. So they're really pissing me off with the 5-on-5 bit, to be honest. We're 4-on-4. Great. Got it. We nailed it. We can put that team together. That's fine. But 5-on-5? That means Bianca's got to go out and find an extra person. Bayley's got to go find an extra person. It makes no sense. Bayley can attack Belair, but she's attacked Belair 1,000 times. It's the same story they told after the last pay-per-view. It's going to get boring pretty quick. They either take Bianca away from that match altogether and give her a new challenge, or obviously they're going to stay with it. Nikki might be with Bray, but Mickey will still be in storylines, whether she's with Bray or not. They're not just going to throw her straight in with Bray. And of course, wherever Alexa is, she's going to be. Do you know what I mean? Because if that's the story that they're telling, as we saw bits of it last night, then Nikki, you don't really put in that match. Right, James. James, words of wisdom time. Let's listen to James. I think we all get it. Bayley, Dakota, Io, Cross, possibly a returning Sasha versus Bianca. Yeah, I did actually say that to Connor earlier on. We were talking about it in his DMs that Sasha, I think Mia Yim could join Bianca's team. Obviously, she's returning. It's either Chelsea Green returning Sasha. Sasha says she's looking to come back at Survivor Series. So yeah, you could throw Sasha would make sense with Bayley, them both being heels. That kind of works, but I kind of feel that Sasha would go straight to SmackDown because they need the stars. So Chelsea Green on Raw could be a possibility. Mia Yim on Raw. I don't know. I think Charlotte and Sasha you put on SmackDown. That seems to make more sense to me. And possibly throw Naomi onto SmackDown as well. That's what I'd do. Indy, I'm not sure if she's ready for a call-up. Be interesting if they did call her up. She's actually friends with Bayley in real life, so I don't know if she'd go against Bayley or be with Bayley. It's interesting though, isn't it? Yes, survivors don't fall on a weekend. I'm at work. Yeah, it's my weekend off as well. Dark night as well. I'm glad. 1 o'clock in the morning. We are doing it. Me and Nick, we are doing it. We didn't think the stream last night hit the targets that we kind of thought it would, but we still enjoyed it. The viewage was lower than I thought. I thought we might have got at least 1,000, but we didn't. For whatever reason, I mean, Days did swallow up a lot of it. He got like over 104 K views in the end of it. I saw, which is really great for him, but it's kind of like we didn't really hit the target I thought we were meant to. I don't know why that is. Maybe Survivor Series changes that a little bit. I don't know. Bloodline versus the Wyatt family. The new Wyatt family. Oh, they've got a long way to get that in, though, James. They need to start showing them up. If that's going to happen, it needs to be fast-tracked massively. We've got 3 weeks till Survivor Series. It's the back end of this month. And if they don't fast-tracking these appearances, it's not going to happen. They're stuck in promo land at the minute, and they need to get out of it. We need reveals. We need to see who this new Wyatt family is going to be, if that's the case. They're stuck on promo land, and it needs to start progressing now, in my opinion. Especially if you're leading it into Survivor Series, we need reveals. We need to know who this Uncle Howdy guy is. We need to know who these other guys are with the masks or whatever, what have been like Uncle Harper or whatever it is. We need to start knowing who they are now. They need to be revealed. We need to progress. That storyline now needs to progress further. It could have just been Chelsea Green, Bayley as a heel, and just put Mia in with Bianca. That's what I think, yeah. That's right. That's my thinking. Chelsea Green fits Bayley's group we've already got Nikki Cross, but probably you just shove her straight onto Bayley's group anyway. It's not soon. It's not too soon for that. Is it not too soon for that? I know, but I think it's happened at some point, but not necessarily at Survivor Series. All right, okay. Yeah, we'll get to that at some point. It needs reveals. We need to move away from the in-ring promo with Bray at the moment. Because that's all we're getting. We're getting the interruption. We're getting the promo. It needs fast tracking. It needs something else now. We need to get something in there. Chelsea Green's awesome. She's been around the block so many years. Impact, when it was TNA. Now at Impact, she's done NWA. She's a good worker. She's really good. I felt sorry for her when she got a main roster push and she broke her arm. She was supposed to be a part of a Survivor Series, wasn't she? So I wouldn't bet against it. They're the two names that I've heard recently what have been heavily linked with rejoining WWE. Mia Yim and Chelsea Green. So I wouldn't. Long-term storytelling, baby. I know what you're saying, but for me, promos and video packages needs to be up the ante. Need to move it on a little bit more now with Bray, I think. Or I think if they don't, it's gonna get stale. I don't want to keep seeing that every week. And I'm sure you don't. We want to see Bray back in the ring. We want to see him wrestle at some point. Do you know what I mean? He's a wrestler at the end of the day. He's not a promo guy. He's not Vince McMahon. Zack Ryder. Yeah, we could get Matt Cardona back. He's busy with NWA at the moment. He's got a massive storyline on there with Hard Times coming up. I think that's this weekend. So yeah, he's busy with that. So I wouldn't predict Matt Cardona until at least Royal Rumble. I think everybody associated with Bray needs to appear, but not speak about Bray. But it's a connection, isn't they? Just like Uncle Barry Windham. Yeah. I just think we need reveals now. We need it pushing on a little bit more. All we've got is Uncle Howdy and Bray at the moment. It needs more. Just a little bit more of a push. I think we get a lot more this week. I hope so, James. I really do. It needs it. It does. It needs it massively now. Yeah, bonkers. I said that to Connor earlier. Brutes, New Day versus Bloodline War Games. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves their Lebsy. Matt Cardona replied to everyone on Twitter saying Zack Ryder is dead. Maybe he doesn't come back as Zack Ryder. He comes back as Matt. Matt Cardona. I don't know, but obviously it's his real name, so do WWE allow it? No one won the Powerball jackpot last night. Jackpot is up to 1.9 billion. I wish we could play. Hey, Wrestling Revolution Keaton. Hello, shout out to you, my friend. I met Matt Cardona in Belfast and I did a woo-woo. You know it. And he hated it. He now wrestles with Northern Ireland. He wrestles in Northern Ireland as well as NWA. All right. Yeah, he's always ready. Now, he's Matt Cardona. He's always ready. He's the king of the death match. All of that kind of stuff now. He's past the woo-woo-woos. But yeah, because he's probably heard it about 1,000,000 to 1 times. That's why. Got a free kick to Chelsea. 24 minutes gone. Still nil. It's not a very entertaining game. Almost forgot it were on. Nearly forgot that we were even doing this. So free kick to Chelsea. We'll talk about the football for a quick second. Nicely drifted in. Gone to the far post. Oh, that Chalobah's pass was terrible. Hey, bonkers, congrats on top. Yeah. Wes is in the chat. Whoop, whoop. Rich Holland played rugby league team. Not for me, but I think he trained with Marty Jones, who was my friend. He did too. Yes, Sheffield. He were at Sheffield, one of the Sheffield clubs. Played rugby league. Yeah, I knew about that. Yorkshire lad, actually, is Ridge Holland. Yeah, congratulations to the Tapology winner, Bonkers. Hello. Like Bruce, they say nothing but mid-card owner. Mid-card owner. I quite like that. Congratulations. Everybody's saying, did I win? Tapology? He's like, yeah, well, according to everybody in the chat, you did. Well, I did not know. I didn't even check. Wes is in the chat, though. High times with Wes. How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. I'm quite enjoying the game, to be fair, Dave. Both teams can't get a shot on goal and get in behind the last man, or get in behind the last man. Oh, there's a foul being committed here. There's going to be a yellow card dished out. White is down. He's clutching his face. There's Aubameyang there. Yes, there's a yellow card being bandaged. I think Aubameyang's got a yellow. Oh, it's dirty. It's late. Arteta's flipping proper kicking off on the sideline as well. Oh, he takes his foot. It's late. I don't think there's much militia in there, but it's massively late. Arteta's proper losing it. It's absolutely fucking pissing down here. It's actually sunny outside. Believe it or not, I've got sunshine. I don't think it lasts long. If it's your neck at woods, James, it's on its way to mine. But Beth would have returned yesterday, Dave. I was disappointed, didn't I? I think you built the build, let it down, and I don't know why they didn't do anything. Arteta, Aubameyang at War Games. Yeah, I don't know why. I felt like there was a perfect opportunity there to have somebody attack Rhea, and they've just continued. So it just looks like we're getting more OC versus Judgment Day come Monday Night Raw. Okay. Well, we can deal with that. We're gonna get a little bit more. Doing good, Dave. How's you? I'm mate. Oh, mate, I'm sound as a pound, bud. Sunday morning, and we're doing footy. Can't be any better than that. Oh, half a chance for Arsenal. Jesus didn't connect with his head. It's like a really good ball in by Martinelli. It was like asking the questions, and there was just no answer to it. Jesus getting in right at the far post. He just missed times his header. Well, it didn't really connect with it. Should have scored. Maybe want a reveal. What a reveal on Raw, maybe. Yeah, probably Beth couldn't travel. Maybe that's a reason why. I don't know. Just felt a bit flat. It felt like, well, you built up, we've got a rear problem, and you didn't solve the rear problem. It just felt a bit weird. I think we get Beth versus Rhea at Mania. Well, that feels bigger than. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I get that, but we need. I don't know if we continue the OC stuff until then. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Feel like we should have moved off, start moving away from it a little bit. I don't know. Jesse has to get his head on that. Is getting worrying the amount of the games Jesus isn't scoring in. Is just not a finisher. Yeah, he's letting a lot of people still got him in the fantasy league teams. I think if he doesn't score today, it's time to pull him out because he's just not doing it. He's lost all kind of form, hasn't he? How many games now has he not scored in? As we all know, Real will go over. Dave in real life debut on Raw tomorrow. I'm there. I'm taking out Rhea Ripley. That's my job. Oh, newsflash. I want to announce this now because anybody who thought that I'm wearing a dress, go frick off. Because me and Nick, we drew again. 5-5. We drew again. So there you go. There was no winner. So as far as the prediction side of us doing a forfeit, we need an icebreaker. We need something what's going to make sure that there's a winner. So, any suggestions? What we could do for the next pay per view, which is obviously Survivor Series, I am all ears. Because yeah, we drew. There's no dress wearing. Sorry, guys. At the Rumble, my prediction is Edge, Beth versus Dom and Rhea. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Or a Rumble match. Yeah, because we're not got any pay per views other than Deadline now between Survivor Series and the Rumble. There's nothing. It's like literally WWE are going to let the wrestlers have a month of no build. There's not going to be much build going into that Rumble. It's quite interesting. It's quite unique. Don't know if they do. Boo! Yeah, we're all disappointed of not seeing me in a bloody dress. Ha! Tough shit. We drew 5-5. Yeah, I worked it all out this morning, and it's like, yeah, I didn't lose. We actually drew. Amazing. I think he went for Bobby Lashley, and I went for Brock. I think that's what swayed it. AEW full gear before Survivor Series. Yes. If I'm not working, we might be doing that one as well. I know that Nick is definitely doing it. I don't know if I can. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I am working, but Nick's going to take the reins. Obviously, he's the AEW mark of that channel, of our channel. So, yeah, he's definitely doing a watch-along for that. MGF, isn't it? MGF versus Moxley. That should be interesting. I think we crown a new champion, by the way. Which sucks for Moxley, who doesn't seem to get a good title run these days. Like, only got on. Yeah, I know, James. I was quite shocked. A deal didn't do that great either. I think he got 3. Maybe even less than that. Impact over AEW. Oh, I don't watch Impact, so I wouldn't know. I'd say MLW over Impact and AEW. Microman for the win. Oh, just no. Adverts. Just like really poor ball in 33 minutes gone. We're still 0-0. Adverts. Breaks clear again. Just the ball's terrible. NWAR times next week. Yep. Times baby. Yeah, got Trevor Murdoch versus Tyrus. Should be good. Should look good, that card. To be honest, it looks really good. Kalen, Aliyah King, is it? Versus Camille. I think that's the match. I went for Bobby and Asuka and Alexa, but they lost. Fabrizio Piqué. Piece of cake for Chelsea. It's not a piece of cake for Chelsea. They're not doing anything, but it's 0-0. Arsenal look just as good in this game. The finishing is absolutely piss poor. Oh, yeah, it's Matt Cardona as well. Yeah, right. You know what? I got half of it right. Forgot Matt Cardona, even though we've been talking about him. Nothing beats Thunder Rosa, Allison Kay at NWAR times 1. Yeah, that was a good match. That was a really good match. Thunder Rosa being out of action, man. It sucks. I hope she gets fit and well soon and be able to compete again. I think that's what's missing in NWA for me, isn't it? No Thunder Rosa. Needs her back, baby. Still suffering from an horrendous back pain, so she's not. Sucks, absolutely sucks. Arsenal, ball is just terrible. That's the finishing in this is crap today. They're creating chances both teams, but the finishing is off by 1,001%. We've got a World Cup break. Yeah, the World Cup is vastly dropping on us. So Premier League will be disappearing after next weekend. Honestly, I think Rosa leaves AEW. You know what? I'd love her to sign for like NXT or WWE, but with her having Mission Pro Wrestling, I just don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. Her having her own promotion really puts pay to that, which sucks. It really does suck. Got 5 predictions right and 3 predictions wrong for the wrestling. You did all right. There will be a table result video out tomorrow at some point, or even today. I'll try and film it at some point today. It might be late on after the Tottenham Liverpool stream, so there might be a video out tonight. There might not be as well. I don't know yet. Don't hold me to it, but there could be. I might film it after that Tottenham Liverpool game. There's no other stream, unfortunately, no movie night tonight, obviously because of that Champions League draw tomorrow morning. I do want to rest. So yeah, we've got 2 streams today, which is enough. Trust me, after last night, it's enough. I don't think the draw will be an awful result for Arsenal, but a win would be a massive statement. I don't think Arsenal win. It makes the claim for that championship. It really does. Jesus without a goal since October. 8-game goal drought. Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? Fabrizio. Massive. Kalen King. Camille. Oh, is it Chelsea Green as well involved in that? Oh, God, triple threats. Man City are getting lucky. No match fit yesterday. Maybe Tony for the final game before the World Cup. Yeah. Rosa in Impact. You know what, James? If that happens, I'm Impact. I will start watching because I do love her. I think she's amazing. I think she's a fantastic person outside the ring, and I think she's fantastic inside the ring. Eric Chupu Motang replaced Ronaldo. Excited. Oh, Copper Motin. Yeah, it could be an interesting signing for Man United. PSG player, isn't he? Copper Motin. What time tomorrow? 10:30. Really early, earlier than today. My stomach's rumbling. I'm hungry. Yeah, 10:30 is the start time tomorrow. The Champions League draw is at 11 a.m. UK time. Sorry, not replaced, but a swap deal. Yeah. After the World Cup, we have got Man City, Dave. Wow. Leeds, Man City. World Cup is going to take up a lot. Obviously, that starts on the 20th of November. We have. I don't think I'm covering it on the. I think Nick has got that first game. Ecuador via Qatar. That's it. I think where my first game is England Iran on the Saturday. I think that's on the 21st, whichever day that's on. I think that's my first game. I think I'm doing Wales USA as well. So yeah, they're the games I think I'm booked in for the first lot. But they're actually the thumbnails I've got ready. I've done loads of homework. Got thumbnails ready for the World Cup. I haven't got graphics changed on the TV screen. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but we'll see. There might be a little bit of a change. What's FUFC Nick this morning? Man United FC Nick. Where is Nick? I don't know where Nick is. I even got his stream up ready for Southampton Newcastle game yet. Or has he? I don't know. I haven't checked. Start work at 9:15. 9:30 might be a bit early for a break. Well, you don't need to be here straight away. Come in at any time. I'm going to probably live for 2 hours. If I do the Europa League as well, I'm going to be around a while tomorrow. So whenever you break, you stop by and get the latest news. Fucking sucks that there's no Premier League for a month though. The fixture congestion is going to be insane. Yeah, it's going to be mental. You've got Champions League as well. Carabao Cup. Mixing in with the FA Cup. Which doesn't normally, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, it's going to be mental. And then you've got fucking stupid Arsenal and Man City having to a game what they've got to try and cram in somewhere. Yeah, it's going to be mental. It's going to be terrible. Your say on Maguire playing as a striker and Enrico retirement too early. PK's retirement. You know what? If he's injured, he's injured. There's no, and he's got good money. He's got Shakira. He's not out of pocket, is he? To be fair, he doesn't need to play. So fair play to him. I'd probably retire later. Chelsea player down, clutching his ankles. There's another yellow card. This is getting a bit feisty, actually. This is getting a bit of heated. Cucurella down. Yellow card been shown. I think it's Saka what's got yellow. Is it Saka? Yeah, it's Saka. Yeah, he chops him down. Yellow card instantly. 1-0 to Wrexham. It's on a Monday, the 21st of November. All right, okay. Yeah, I'm doing that England game. Defo doing the England game. Are they doing the World Cup fantasy? Are we doing a World Cup fantasy league? Are they doing a foot? Yeah, they probably will do. Yeah, they'll probably one of them. The apps will be doing it. And the games that was postponed because of the Queen's passing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Man City, Arsenal, Man City game was postponed. Arsenal's PSV game was postponed because of that. Then obviously that affected the Arsenal Man City game. Yeah, it's all fucking to cock, isn't it? It's all to cock. It's all fucked up. They'll be playing games into August. Yeah, you ain't having an holiday this year, lads. There's no pre-season. You're starting your new season in next week. It's a bit fucked, won't they? I think this season should be a null and void. Imagine telling that to City fans. He split from Shakira, did he? Oh, I don't know. Jesse Jackhammer, shout out to you. Yeah, Shakira's with Jackhammer, isn't she? That's why. Hips don't like my stomach is growling. I'm proper hungry right now. I think accelerated decision to quit football, breaking up with Shakira. Oh, is that the reason why? Shakira. She's amazing though, isn't she? She'd break your heart with her hips. Do you play football? In what position? CDM? Oh, me, I don't play football anymore, dude. I used to. Back in the day when I was a young whippersnapper, I don't play. I don't really play. Used to be a really good defender, to be honest. Obviously, people always say they want to be the attacker, they want to be the goal scorer. Wasn't bothered. You joke with that, but honestly, I can see that happening. I pulled a muscle. Yeah. Imagine if it did happen, James. Oh my God. Weeks notice. Yeah, we're going into the new season now. What? No pre-season? What? Messi isn't playing today. Does it ruin his chance of World Cup being... Nah, he's going to be there. He'll be at the World Cup with Messi. Fun fact, it's literally Messi's and Ronaldo's last proper World Cup. I think they're done after this World Cup, to be honest. I don't think they'll be around in 4 years' time. The last chance saloon. And it will really stake the claim on who's the best footballer between them. Because at the minute, neither of them have either won it. So, one of them gets their hands on it first, will be the best footballer in the world. Confirmed. Chances of England winning the World Cup. Same as always. Be out on penalties, guaranteed. Thought they did alright in the Euros. I think they'll do alright in the World Cup, to be honest. Cucurella, 1 minute of added time. This game kind of passed me by a little bit this first half, to be honest. Hasn't been overexciting. Jesse the Juggernaut. This dude too right, he is. The one-man gang. Good to see you here, dude. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Oh God, my God. Yeah. How many times are you gonna hear that over the fucking World Cup week, month? How many times are we gonna be singing that song? So many years, so many sneers, and all those oh so nears when you look down the years. This game is boring. Yeah, it's not great. We've got a chance here for Arsenal to see out this first half. Corner, it's nicely whipped in near post. Did nothing. Kept in play though. Referee's turned his back. He's even blown the whistle. First half over. There we go. What an exciting game of Sunday morning football. It looked like actually it felt a bit like a pub game. That it felt like they'd been out on ale last night. Sunday pub football. It's half time. Oh, and my phone is telling me that as well. Half time. Got NWA with hard times. We've got half times. Could be doing a Lionesses watch along in a week's time. To be honest, next week, not this week coming, but next week they're up against Norway. I don't know if it's televised. If it's televised, we'll be doing it for sure. I love the Lionesses. They the greatest thing in football at the moment. Ella Toon was watching Stanway playing for Bayern Munich yesterday. Like I only watched a couple of minutes of it, but yeah, it's just so great to see the English lasses doing such great stuff on the European scene, just as much as they are in England. Fantastic, I love them. I just love them, all of them. Look, Dark Knight, it was okay, but it's got boring after that. Oh, what's Dark Knight said? It started okay, but yeah, it's got a bit boring and scrappy. Yeah, it's turned into a bit of a niggly game, hasn't it? My girl Ella fucking Toon. She's amazing. I do. Have you ever watched a video? She'll go, "It's my birthday." she's ace. I do like her. Shit that she plays for Man United though. That shit is flipping Manchester club. You ought to go and sign for a real club. Doncaster Bells. Where are they? Where are the Donny Bells? Only remember watching the female FA Cup because Doncaster Bells were always in the final. Noella Toon is fantastic. She's amazing. What a great footballer she is. 18 subscription required. It's like David Beckham Disney Plus. Save Our Squad, David Beckham Show coming to Disney Plus. Got Disney Plus. I still haven't watched the Wrexham thing yet. And here's with Contact 34. Out next week. Next weekend. Wakanda Forever. My daughter will be wanting to see that, no doubt. Wakanda Forever. Yeah, just because Liverpool women team is crap, Man United team are the only team in the WLS conceded a goal. Whoa, hang on, wait a fucking goddamn minute, right? Liverpool ladies won the First Division Championship last season. They're only crap because they've only just got promoted back into the Super League. Thank you very much. And they have been former fucking champions of that very same league. I thank you. So chill your beans there, pal. Man United are actually a good team. I don't mind them. You know me. I don't care. Ella Toon's a fantastic player. Well, Tony, men and women. We beat Chelsea. I know we did. Amazing. We're hit and miss in because we've just come back into the Super Cup, Super League. Got to give us a fucking chance, man. We've won it before. We've won that league before, so we've done it. We've been there. We've been to the summit. It's just that we lost our way last couple of seasons, got relegated, won the first division title, got promoted again. We just need a steady. The ladies need a steady season in the Women's Super League, and they'll be back. They're a good enough team. They'll be back, signing some good players. To be fair, Ella Toon's ace. I love her. I think she's amazing. I like a lot of the ladies. What is it, Leah Williamson? I think she's good. She's at Arsenal though, isn't she? She's there. So got some really good, great ladies. And Bronze is abroad, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think she's Barcelona. Is Bronze. Can't start rivalries with the women teams as well. Got enough with the men's over the last 40 years. Yeah, I've got no. There's no. I respect female football. That's it. I love it. The game's really got on. I think the goalkeepers are getting better. Where they were complete shite. And they were the big letdown of female football for many, many years. But I think they're starting to get really, really good now. I'm seeing a lot more talent in positions. And instead of it just Bono goalie picking ball out back at net. Billie Jean Cup final starting on Tuesday. Bit of tennis, bit of female tennis. We've got Australia versus England in the first one-day international. That's all exciting stuff. What I don't watch. Sky just turned up, so I will have to be back soon, I hope. All right, James, no worries. Catch you later, my friend. Hope you get it all sorted out, buddy. Get you up and ready for the football later on this afternoon because there's two games on Sky Sports. Obviously, Southampton, Newcastle. Hopefully, Nick is doing that. If he's not, then I can't set that stream up because I'm going to do the Tottenham Liverpool game. Hopefully, set it up. I haven't seen anything. I've not seen out of Nick, to be honest. Let's see. Let's just do a quick check. I'm just going to go on my phone. Could do a quick check, see if Nick has got a thingy up. It's not so far. I've just seen myself live. Where is just Nick? Don't think he's got up yet. Yeah, his last thing on there is Fulham Everton. Nothing new. Hopefully he gets it up soon. Ciao for now. Yeah, we just like I say, this game just needs finishing, doesn't it? It just needs the players to just find the back of the net. It's just been a bit lackluster on that. I think closest was like Jesus and that flying header, and he didn't really connect with it. Yeah, it's not been a great game of football. The only person who can still get the goal time prediction is Edward. He said 69 minutes. Yeah, it kind of went way past that, did it? I went 32. Yeah, I didn't get it. Damn it. God damn. God damn it. God damn Arsenal. Yeah, it's been a feisty game. It's certainly been tattles galore. I was just seeing Graham Potter laughing. And they're kicking off on the sidelines. It's good to see. Good to see. Managers at it. We need to get Nick more organised, Dave. Maybe training course on Zoom. He's not like me, is he? He's a little bit slap dab. Bless him. I thought we did. I thought he did a fantastic job of sorting them graphics out yesterday, though. The streams are starting to look a little bit neater. It's starting to look a little bit more polished than what they have done in the past. So that's good. We can thank Crossover Boxing for that as well, because he essentially sent us them that initial link. He better be doing the bloody football. You poor old Connor. You'd be watching Southampton, Newcastle on your own, Connor, because nobody cares. There's no way am I doing an extra stream. Absolutely no. I've planned to get food straight after this stream, to be honest. I've got the Tottenham Liverpool stream to set up as well. So yeah, I'm out. There's no way am I doing that third game. 2's enough. 2 is enough today for me. So yeah, DM Nick now. Go and DM him. See if he's awake. See what he's doing, what he's up to. He was supposed to set that stream up last night, apparently. I'm just going to nip quickly off to the toilet while we're just waiting for the second half to start. So we're going to go out and do this. Bump. I'll be right back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Off for a pee. Hello. We're back, baby. I think Newcastle will win 3 or 4-0 to start night. We need Nick to get. Oh, we read that already. Awful. Why do we look so tired? Sterling can't even get in the game. What is he doing? What is the coach doing? Don't know what's up with Chelsea. I mean, obviously he played midweek. He got a fantastic win against Zagreb, but last week's was just terrible, absolutely terrible performance. I don't know if that's like carried on to this week or not. It just kind of proves where Arsenal have come. I mean, they were quite shit last season, but look at them now. They're doing fantastic. The belief at Arsenal right now is sky high. So I don't think it's so much that Chelsea looks bad. I think it's just that Arsenal look good, which is, I know, it's going to hurt a lot of people. Breaking news, Just Nick is travelling to Raw to manage Dave in real life. That is why he's not doing the stream. He's probably in bed. He's probably forgot. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in Just Nick's life. It's not like we live together or anything. Like we were joking about it last night. It's like, imagine me just like leaving my stream, pretending that I'm going to the toilet, and then I walk into his house while he's streaming. Go, oh shit, wrong room. I'm on the wrong stream. What's going off? Yeah, we've got the second half coming out. Hopefully we get some goals. Hopefully this game starts waking up. But we never know. Graham Potter's starting to look a little bit like Harry Potter at the moment. The second half imminent. It has kicked off just. Boom. There we go. Chelsea in blue. Going towards their, I assume it's their cop end. Arsenal in their traditional kit. Signs Zidane or Wayne Rooney as a new manager. You're really on the Wayne Rooney kick. He's not even proved himself as a manager yet, has he? I don't remember seeing him actually winning trophies as a manager. So Arsenal got a free kick straight away, pretty much as that Chelsea finished the last half. But now to start from Man United, and he is captain. Wow, interesting. Obergaard. It's over the ball. It's a free kick to Arsenal. Can we get a decent ball in, please? It is a decent ball, but well defended by Chelsea. So it's Thiago Silva what heads it away. It's a corner to Arsenal. So it's all Arsenal straight away in the opening exchanges of this second half. High five to everyone is Silva. There we go. Arsenal corner now. It's a lively start. Get it on Saliba's head. Saka's going to take the corner. Taking his time. Nice ball, but it's low. Straight into a Chelsea head. Arsenal have retained possession though. Handball referee. It's Havertz can straight off his arm. Not he can do about it, but it's an instant stoppage. Yeah, his hands are in an unnatural position, so you can't give it. It would have been pulled back by VAR, I'm sure of it. Wayne Rooney. Yeah, he's not even bloody. What's he won as a manager? What's he won? Well, we're not talking about as a player because that's a total different thing. But I can't remember him winning out as a manager. Oh, headed by Gabriel into the box. Does go nowhere. Chelsea clear. Ball drifted back in. It's a bit all over the place, this game, to be fair. There's no real structure from both teams. The finishing's been terrible. But the chances they've created have been terrible. My phone just letting me know that half time. Oh no, it's a DM. It's Connor the Clay. What you got to say? What's going off? Is this the Newcastle team? Right, okay. Wilson, Murphy, Alberon. Oh, it looks like a good, fairly decent team. Should be sending that to Nick, not me. Peemier, we have a chance. Saliba puts it out for a corner. Now it's Chelsea's turn to put a little bit of pressure. And Nizzy, YGM, hello to you, sir. How are you doing, Nizzy? Hope you're well. What's your score prediction, mate? What scoreline are you going for? So Chelsea, ball in. Goes nowhere. It's gone back out for another corner. It's just a concession of corners. Oh, Nick is here. What did I miss? Lol. Just woke up. You need to set your stream up, dude. Where's your stream at? Nick, where's your stream at? Where's your stream at? Do it now, dude. Got Connor's like really pacing, going, "Where's Nick? I need my Newcastle stream." How you doing, dude? I hope you're well. Hope you had a good sleep. Another yellow card incoming. Astelaqueta is, I think it's Astelaqueta what's committed the foul here. He's going to get a yellow card. Arsenal asking the questions. Astelaqueta is literally protesting. It's like the referee swarmed. Doing it now, lol. Oh, I don't know if that was that dirty? I don't know. Yeah, I think it warrants a yellow. Nothing more, nothing less. Astelaqueta gets the Chelsea's second booking. You missed your Man United stream. Nick, you missed your Man United stream. It's the 50th minute gone. We're second half. This game's been not the greatest. It's been they've had chances, but they've been half chances. There's nothing being concrete. It's Martinelli what got challenged, so he's gone down. Yellow card has been given to Astelaqueta. He's gone with the ball. He's shown his studs and he's caught Martinelli on the ankle. What colour kit would you say Southampton is? Well, it's white with a big, massive red stripe right in the middle of it. That's what it is. White with a big red stripe here. That's it. That's their kit. It used to be just white and red stripes, didn't it? But they've just gone with a one stripe these days. I suppose that's cool. Nice little move by Arsenal. Arsenal starting to do something, but it's just no final ball. Final ball's been terrible today from both teams. Red and white, Nick. Red and white, yep. What's Newcastle's? Black and white. They might be playing in that blue kit, I think, today. They might be in the blue one. The blue kit, the away kit. Or that pinky one. What they've got, that pinky kit. Nice little bit of play by Arsenal. Just not doing out this game. Still not really living up to it. Chelsea, when level at half time, 5 games they have won 3, drawn 2. They've not lost when it's been at level at half time. Does anybody play FIFA? I've got into Division 5 on Rivals. I think my shite team might be getting battered now. I don't play it. Not really. Never really played them kind of games before. Chelsea player goes down. Partey challenges. I think that's Loftus-Cheek. Dave, the teams that United would want to get in Europa League playoff round are Salzburg, the next, Leverkusen, Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, I would have thought that out of them, Salzburg maybe would be the easiest one. I don't think Shakhtar Donetsk is an easy game. Leverkusen are hit and miss. Obviously, they got to the Europa League final last year. Got Sporting Lisbon. Portugal's a very difficult place to go. So, if anything, I would want Salzburg. Jellyhead, shout out to you. Hope you're well, my friend. Arsenal clearance. Rangers losing 1-0 at St Johnstone. Wow. Could massive implications in the Scottish League if that remains the same. It's nice to see everybody here. Wes, hello. Shout out to you again, my friend. This game just needs goals. We need goals, goals, goals. Jesus, decent ball in, far side goalkeeper Mendy gets the punch. Throw into Arsenal. It's a nice punch as well. What do you play on it, Leeds? It's like FIFA. Arsenal getting the ball. David Paul says no one is having a better weekend than Maltese Mike. Guy won 75 million betting on the Astros throughout the first pitch before game 6 last night. Wow, guys minted. Arsenal corner. Something was thrown from the crowd. Oh, so close. Just needed to get an head on it. Martinelli. He just glances his head and goes out for a goal kick. But as they did do that, and a Chelsea fan had thrown something onto the pitch, which is typical of Chelsea fans. But it was Partey what took it away from Martinelli. Ooh, close, but no cigar. It was Partey, Thomas Partey, what with the header. PlayStation, but I only play career mode. That's what I do if I were playing. I don't do Ultimate Team and all that crap. Bloody hell, Arsenal, you can get the headers right. If only they had Oliver Giroud back, they would be 2-0 up. Yeah. Their headering's been shite today. It's been a shit game. It's like they've not woken up yet. They're still in bed. They're still tucked up in the duvets. Come on. Typo. Maltress Mac. Maltress Mac. Fantastic, winning 75 million quid. Ooh, nice game in the Italian league today. Shame it's on at the exact same time as the Liverpool one. Got Juventus into Milan as well. So we've got a couple of good games in the Italian league if you've got BT Sports. Next Saturday is Man City Brentford, the last weekend of the Premier League. And then we go full on World Cup, baby. Exciting times. They would sound like me still in bed. Yeah, neither a team have woken up yet. The strikers are not. We've got a tea break. That's how good this game is. Got a tea break. Reece James is. We've just seen Reece James. Looking at it a bit like a rapper, Normski or something. Stormzy. Still be playing the World Cup mode on FIFA on Wednesday. Oh yeah, they are up in it, aren't they? I think United are getting to get Barcelona in the Europa League draw tomorrow. Be interesting if they got Ajax. Newcastle, Chelsea next week. Ooh, interesting. I think Liverpool have got Southampton at home on Saturday. Won't be doing a watch along for that. I think we have got a fair few games lined up for next weekend. So there's going to be quite a few watch alongs next weekend from both me and Nick. I think there is a live game. I think Arsenal have got Wolves. Late kickoff on BT Sports on Saturday. I will be doing that game. Roma Lazio. Today, Dave, the time derby is fierce. Yeah, it's on at the exact same time as Tottenham Liverpool though, so it's terrible, isn't it? But there's Juventus AC Milan, Inter Milan, on later on this evening if people have got nothing to watch. There is a footy match on later on tonight. We've got Tottenham next week, Saturday. We'll try and soften them up for you, Leeds. Nick, it's really nice on a stream, but ignoramus in the chat. you don't want to know what he says off screen. It's on Sky, the Wolves. Oh, is it on Sky, that one? All right. We will be doing it. I'm doing it. I've got no better to do on a Saturday. Arsenal versus Wolves is on Sky Sports next Saturday, Dave. Okay. Wasn't sure which one it was on, but we will be doing it. We will be live for that one. Nick, you can do the R5 one. There's an R5 game on Saturday as well. I think that's also on Sky Sports. Pretty much like there was last time. But yeah, I'm going to do the late one. Late one. Then we've got the games on the Sunday. I think there's two. I'm not sure if they're doing 2 games on Sunday. I know there's 2 matches, but I'm not sure if they're both live. So we will be doing another two streams next week. We've got the Carabao Cup as well this weekend. Martinelli goes for the header. He doesn't get on target. 60th minute. About half an hour left to play in this game. That's been a good one. Needs goals. Come on. Aubameyang, it needs to write the Aubameyang story. Last minute winner or something. I had this down as a 2-2 draw. So if it stays a draw, I'm perfectly correct. And I get a point. I thought it would have had more goals than what this one suggests. But I'll take a draw. The stream is up. Cool. Everybody make sure that you go jump over to Just Nick after this stream. I will be a bit delayed because I've got to set up the Tottenham one straight after this one. But I will be there at some capacity in the next couple of, probably the second half maybe. I've got to get something to eat. I am hungry. Oh, here we go. Arsenal chance straight at Mendy. Jesus just not having luck in front of goal. His 8-goal drought is continuing today. 8-game goal drought. Does get the opportunity and he shoots it straight at the goalkeeper. Great narrowing down by Mendy. It's a corner though to Arsenal. Has nobody predicted 0-0 in this game? I don't know. I don't think anybody has. I think people actually expected goals. They've been let down massively. No goals today so far, but that doesn't mean there won't be. Can see Man United, Newcastle both scoring 3 today. It has a goal, as I say, that and it says, who has it scored? Right, it looks like Saka is celebrating. We need to see a replay for this, but it looks like Saka's just scored straight from the corner. The Arsenal fans are absolutely going ballistic. It is 1-0 to Arsenal no matter what. We're just waiting for confirmation of who actually scored. Well, we have got a goal. Finally, Arsenal have broken the deadlock. I assume it's Saka straight away from the corner. Arsenal. Here we go. Let's see it. Right. Oh, it's... Right. So the ball, it just bounces off the floor. It's going to have to go to the Arsenal player at the back. He gets the last touch. It was going in now. I'll see what my phones give it. I'm waiting for it to be official. It's giving it to Magleras. So it's like it's going to Gabriel. I think Gabriel's taking the goal here. Let me know what you think. Was it Gabriel or was it Saka's goal? Waiting for this to pop up. It's like gone dead on me. Ooh. Actually, my sound's not even moving. Hopefully, you can hear me. Ah, there it is. It's come back. Put the goal scorer in. It is Gabriel. There's a little bit of lag, I think. Looks a bit laggy then. Amazing. Scored a goal and I get a bit of lag. Oh, my Bamiyang's off now, so he can't score. Right, I've got a bit of lag at my end, I think. I don't know. Gab. Don't know why they're calling him that. Probably spelled that wrong. We'll go with it. Gabriel. They've called him by his last name. That's what's throwing me off on my phone. I've actually given me his last name for some reason. I don't know why. But there we go. Finally, we get a goal from Gabriel. There we go. Oh, I spelled it wrong, haven't I? I can change it. Let's change it. I-E-L. There we go. That makes more sense. Dave, my goal lyric tunes give the goal scorer away. Leeds, I was using song lyrics to give away there's been a goal in case Dave is behind. Okay, the goal seemed out of reach. Ha ha ha. Yes. Gabriel has scored. Great singer in the 80s was Gabriel. Or early 90s, whichever it was. So Arsenal go back top of the Premier League if this stays the same. Play goes down. Arsenal totally dominating this second half, by the way. 2-0 to St Johnstone. Well, awesome. Oh, it's fallen to Arsenal. Oh, he skies it though. He puts it over. Saka with his head in his hands. Good little interplay now by Arsenal. This game is woken up, but the finishing still terrible. He does not get a proper connection with that ball whatsoever. Saka should be at least getting that spot on shot on target. Yeah, it's terrible. He's proper doesn't get his foot round. Well, he gets his foot too much round it and sends it into the crowd. Paul Boy is still trying to get that ball. Oh, Mendy's come out. Oh, he's managed to stay in his box. That was very cagey. So Saka tries to get the ball, and Mendy just hooks it out of the air and manages to stay inside his box. That could have been quite worrying for Chelsea if that had gone wrong. Dave, are you going to be live on Wednesday for Man City? Yes. Yes, Dylan, definitely. I am live all this week at some point or another. Today is, fun fact, to 7 days of Dave. In fact, actually, it started yesterday with on the Just Real Talk channel. It's actually amazingly enough. Got 2 streams today, 2 streams tomorrow. Stream on Tuesday night. Need to talk to Nick about that. Nick, are you still in chat? Have an idea for our podcast on Tuesday. Tag teams. Talk tag team wrestling. Best tag teams from the past. What we think of tag teams going forward in both AEW, WWE, other companies. Let's have a ding dong. I've set up a thumbnail already. I'll send it to you. But I think we should do tag teams on Tuesday, dude. What do you guys think in the chat? There you go. Nick is still in the chat. Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do a tag team stream. Think we need to have a good ding dong about tag teams. And it's not slagging off. It's not having to go at different companies and this, that, and other. It's just talk about tag teams. What you think? Get a list of top 5 favorite tag teams of all time. I am alive, lol. Dave, would you consider doing football retro watch-alongs? It's hard to do without actually having them matches because it's getting the matches. It's not like WWE. You can't just click and get a full match. It's hard to do it. It really is hard. If there was a way of getting the full matches so that everybody could watch, I'd do it. But it's a bit hard. I get your point with the Liverpool AC Milan game. That was good. There's loads of games like that, but I've got loads of goals in them. But it's getting the footage. It's getting so that everybody's going to watch it. It's just a bit difficult. You can get the highlights of the games up on YouTube, but it's not really worth doing a stream on, to be honest. Sub to Nick's channel. Cool. Wes, good to have you over there. Nick, are you subbed to the Just Real Talk channel as well? Sounds good to me. Means I can talk about Dark Order. Well, yeah, that's exactly the reason why I've done it. See, I'm always thinking FTR. Some great tag teams in AEW, to be fair. But we're talking about all-time as well. So get your all-time tag team list together. We'll have a good ding-dong about it. In fact, I'll send you the thumbnail now. Got a bit of a lull in this game, to be fair. Somebody's actually DM'd me. Jesse Jackhammer. Who did you think should pick for my first mod on my channel? It's quite easy. Should go with your buddy Keaton, mate. Right, I'll just send over that thumbnail to you now, Nick. You'll enjoy it. It's quite fun. There we go. I've just sent you it. It's quite a good one. I think it's amusing. I'm sure you'll find it amusing. So it started to rain down in London. We've got about 19 minutes left of this game. It's not been the best football match I've ever seen in my life, but Arsenal have got that crucial one goal. Okay, I need to get food quick. Cool. Yeah, you do, dude. You're streaming soon. I am going, once this stream, I'm going to set up my next stream. Then I'm off to eat. I'm hungry. My stomach has been growling at me for the last half an hour. I had a decent breakfast, though I don't know why. But yeah, I've got food calling me. Food. Stew and dumplings is calling me. That's what I've got. So yeah, I will be watching the next football match, but my participation in the chat will be a little bit limited. But I will be over there. I will come and support at some stage of that game. Got like an important stream tomorrow. What I need to set up after the Liverpool game as well. James Chadwick, have you sorted out, dude? You got your Sky up? Sky Q is on go. Yeah, I got an issue of trying to set up that Champions League draw stream, which is going to be quite interesting. Don't know what graphics I'm going for on the screen or anything, so don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Everybody's welcoming back James the Gilligaff. Chadwick! I'm back, bitches. You missed a goal from Arsenal as well. Yay, all set up now. Cool. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice one. Yeah, James has got Sky back. Whoop, whoop. Just in time for the Tottenham-Liverpool game later. Well, the Newcastle-Southampton game, never mind that. It's just been a disappointing game. I expected more. Yeah, I think we all did. Oh, Chelsea. Oh, it's gone straight through the legs. Which player was that? He got nutmegged. Arsenal are now on the break. Oh, nice little. Oh, he kept on the ball. Oh, it's through. It's through. Arsenal has got a chance. Obergaard has put it over the top. Obergaard with a clear opportunity after all the hard work of Jesus. He's fucking skied it. Jesus does all the fucking work here. I mean, it's great play by Jesus. He runs straight through the art of this Chelsea team. Sets up Obergaard. It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible finishing. It's still got the old rotor, but they will be sending out another one. Okay. Oh my God, Jesus is amazing. Forget the lack of goals. Balling again. It's the finishing's been shit. Xhaka shot straight off a Chelsea player. The finishing's been shocking in this game. This game deserves goals. Arsenal going through. Cucurella goes down. The ball still manages to get played over, but it's massively over the top of the Arsenal players. Martinelli's kept it in on the far side. Martinelli's having a good game. Jesus has been amazing. Just not scoring. Martinelli on the ball right now. Was the goal good? No. No. It was a corner, and it was basically a yard tapping. Literally, basically, Saka had the shot. It was going to go in anyway, but it was forced over the line by Gabriel. Literally on the line. So you could claim, Saka could have claimed it just as much as Gabriel. So yeah, it wasn't a great goal. It was just badly defended, I suppose. Nobody touches the ball as it comes into the box from the corner. It bounces and it just falls kindly to Gabriel, who taps it in. Scrappy again now. Could be a red card in this game, you know. Wouldn't it be? This would be a big win for Arsenal. Yeah, I think it's a big game for Arsenal. It keeps them on top of the table. Beating Liverpool was a big game for them as well. This is a big game. It's a shame they didn't beat Man United because they could have had a little cushion. Bad slip by Zinchenko. Oh yeah, he does go down. Yeah, he just loses balance, doesn't he? Chelsea, this game's not over. That ball was terrible, though. Zinchenko. Substitution. Tierney's coming on. Want a laugh? My Sky engineer was a Liverpool fan. Is he in a Liverpool shirt behind back of your TV? All right. Are you watching the footy? You gonna watch the footy later? Shoots Tottenham versus Liverpool. I hope you're watching the footy, la. Oh, that would have been dodgy by Arsenal playing the ball back. Probably set it up wrong on purpose, knowing that you're Man United. James, my virgin guys, was a Man United fan. I hope that's true. Awesome, James, says Wes. Awesome. Yeah, he's got another 2 jobs to do, and he's hoping to get home for the game. It's class. In the football, I gotta get home for the footy. I hope the next 2 jobs aren't difficult. Free kick to Arsenal. Just waiting for him to take it. Ben White got a yellow card for time wasting. Obergaard. Handball is shouting, nothing given. Ball's drifted into the penalty box anyway. Don't know if VAR is going to look into that, but they're just showing us Ben White confirmed as a yellow card. Arsenal plays down. Referees checking. There is a VAR check. Could this be a penalty? Oh, it's definitely an handball, but is it inside the box? Interesting. What do you guys think? As the delivery guy once, who was a wrestling fan. Oh, that's cool. Did you watch the pay-per-view last night? That's a pen. Well, VAR are definitely looking at it. It's definitely, ball is in an outward position, so it's not a natural position. He's got to give it, hasn't he? No penalty. There's a lot of pushing and shoving now by Chelsea. Chelsea are taking the free kick. There's no penalty. It's outside the box. They're not going to give up for it. No penalty. No. Outside the box, are saying. The decision was that they were looking at a penalty, so if it's not a penalty, it's nil and void. Definitely an handball, but they're not pulling it back for that. Sterling has broke free. Sterling ball into the box. Cleared by Arsenal. Ben White. I think Ben White's got to be the man of the match. It was the day after the AEW pay-per-view. What went on forever. Bet he was like, did you watch it? What did you think? I think I've just stopped watching it before I filled up the van. AEW. All their pay-per-views go on forever. Ball drifted in again by Chelsea. Chelsea are knocking. Got 10 minutes to salvage a point out of this game from Arsenal. And get me a point on the predictions game. But this is my first drop point, actually. This game, if Arsenal wins, I drop my first game. In betting terms, I would be on a winner, on an accumulator. Because I've got a point for every single game on the first day. Just not a 5-pointer, though. Ben White has to be issuing for England. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I would be taking Ben White, to be honest. Oh, Chelsea. Opportunity. Belted out by Arsenal. It's going to be a throw-in for Chelsea. Chelsea are trying to salvage something from this game. Last 10 minutes, pretty much. They've come alive. They've not been alive this entire game, and now they're coming alive. Nobody likes a bragger, Dave. My stomach is proper rumbling. I need food. I'm not gonna lie. I need to go and salvage something out of the cupboard. Back four for Ben Trippier, Tomori, AC Milan, and Shaw from AC Milan. Yeah, probably. It's a shame Stones. I think he's got injured, hasn't he? Or he would have been definitely defender. Do expect all of them what you've just named to be named in the squad. I think it's Thursday. The international squad for the World Cup is announced. I think. Obviously, we are literally one weekend away from all that starting to kick off, which is impressive. All the international footballs matches are starting from next week. Gomez from Galatasaray is a good striker. For my team, for your tea, you're having minced beef hot pot with broccoli and cauliflower. Interesting. I've got stew and dumplings with lots of mashed potato. I know that dumplings are made out of mash, but still. John Stones was unreal for City. Oh, is he still playing? All right, I thought he was out. Stones is definitely a starter for England. We out of question for me. Callum Wilson, England team. Yeah, if he keeps scoring, yeah, why not? I'd take him as a backup to Kane, definitely. He's just got to keep scoring. He's just got to keep doing stuff because he's never really done it for England. Obviously, I take Sancho. I take Rashford. Rashford and Kane look likely to be. Stu and Dumplings are the best. Always was my favourite as a kid. Used to love it. Still love it now. It's not homemade though. It's straight from shop but my mum used to do it homemade and it used to be. She don't cook like that anymore. Bless her. She don't have time. So Gallagher's on. No, in Southgate he'll pick Harry Maguire. I think he takes him. I think he's got to take him, but whether he puts him in the start, I don't know if he'd start him in starting 11, but he probably will. Harry Maguire. Free kick to Arsenal. Sorry, 5 minutes left of this game plus injury time. It's absolutely belting it down in London. By the way, it's absolutely teaming it down. Ball drifting. So that means for the Tottenham Liverpool game later, it's going to be rainy. Sancho and Anthony not in United squad today. Interesting. Is Anthony injured? Is there any reason why Anthony offside for Chelsea? Is there any reason why Sancho and him are not playing? Will start the same. He will start the same old people. Yeah, probably. Southgate's not exactly the most adventurous manager in the England setup I've ever seen. He is kind of like bet the devil you know than the devil you don't kind of manager. So yeah, I don't think there'll be many changes to that England team. To be fair, I think there'll be quite a few changes to the reserve team. I think there'll be a few. What is marked for the if some of the first team that he does want to take to the World Cup can't make it for whatever reason, he will have some reserves. I need to sit. I need a shit before I start stream. Pooping time. Anthony's still injured and Sancho's just got an illness. Alright, okay. When your shits are serious and they smell delicious, it's pooping time. Rashford has done well recently, but people like Tony much better for longer. Sterling will go. Tony now, I don't think gets that opportunity. If he's found guilty of betting, he's fucked. He's proper fucked. He ain't going to that World Cup. Not a chance on earth. So he's in the quagmire at the moment. Trippier should be the first name on the team sheet. Yeah, I do like Trippier. Trippier's done well since going back to Newcastle. Half expecting Milner to get called up and Trent dropped. I don't know if Milner. No, I don't think you take Milner. Henderson you take. I'd take Henderson. There's not many Liverpool players I'd take. Trent should go, but hasn't been great. He's had a really bad season in comparison. It'd be interesting to see what Southgate sees today because he'll be at Tottenham game. I'm not surprised if he's not here watching this one, but he'll be at that Tottenham Liverpool game. I'm 100% sure of it. He's probably even not at this one and gone to the Newcastle game. If it's at Southampton, that's not too far away from Tottenham. In fairness, it's all the same neck of the woods. Chelsea. Gallagher goes just down to the ground. He was behind the ball. The free kick to Arsenal. I'd have Trippier right back. Have Trent right midfield. Yeah, I think it's time to push Trent out of the defence, to be fair. I think if you've got a reasonable right back cover, it's a shame Chairwell's got himself injured because he could have played that position. Yeah, it's just there's a few sucky moments with the England team. If they hadn't had the injuries, could be looking at something completely different. He'd be at Newcastle. Lol. My dream team work is so good. Danny Ward, Saliba, Trippier, Akiji, De Bruyne, Alberon, Salah, Foden, Jesus, Gomez, Haaland. Jesus is going to take a throw in. I was just joking about Milder. It's the typo. Alright, cool. I thought he had. I wouldn't take Milner anyway. Ooh, that would have been dodgy with the screen. What happened there? Kind of like different filters went across my screen. Talking about how controlled and composed Arsenal have been during this game. It's very interesting. Arsenal being good for the win. Just think the finishing is just... Right, I'm off. Have a good stream. Oh, we're near the end now anyway, dude. Once the final whistle goes, I'm pissing off because I need food. But thanks for stopping by, Nick. I will be in your stream in a little while once I've got stuff sorted out. Anyone but Joe. Gomez doesn't deserve to get picked for any fucking team, to be honest. We're forced to play him. We are forced. That's the problem. We're forced to play him. We don't want to play him. We're forced into it. I think Canute's on track now. I think he probably might even start today. He had a fairly decent game midweek against Napoli. Gomez is too erratic and inconsistent. The thing is, he's come back from an injury. He's had several really serious injuries. I think when he came back from the first one, he was great. He was on fire. He slotted inside of Van Dijk, and it looked fantastic. And then he got injured again, which really hurt. I think he's really hurt him this time because he's just not got his performances have just not reached that level. Oh, it's all kicking off. Saka. Oh, it's all handbags. Oh, there's going to be a fine here. Oh, it's all kicking off. Arsenal fans are kicking off as well. It's all kicking off. Lots of pushing and shoving. It's always Saka though, isn't it? It's Kovacic, obviously. He's a knothead. Gomez from the Adams family would do a better job. Yeah, Canute is back now, and he is awesome. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it looks like there could be a few yellow cards dished out at this moment. It's Chalobah and Xhaka. It's just needless. It's a bit petty. Xhaka shoves out. You've got Kovacic getting involved for no good reason. Yeah, a bit of buddy. I love Canute's. Yeah, he does. He just gets hold of the ball and he just goes drifting, doesn't he? I just hope that doesn't get him caught out eventually. There was a bit of lag there, I think. A bit of lag. Something came up on my thing. Bonkers says, I don't mind Gomez. 2 years ago, he was playing better than ever. Just need to defend better. Just get a thing what keeps popping up on my control panel, which is quite worrying. Hopefully it's not affecting the stream too much. Some substitutions. We're well over this game, by the way. We're 3 minutes into the 5 minutes added on. Martinelli is coming off. Holding. Coming on to do exactly what his name suggests. To hold the result. Chelsea fans are loving it. Arsenal fans are loving it. His injuries hasn't helped him. Yeah, exactly. I think Gomez, 2 years ago was fantastic. He was on the brink of making an England debut. It sucks. I think it was going into the Euros. He was on the brink of making that squad, and he got injured again. And it's fucking tore down for him. I do feel sorry for him. It just hasn't picked up where he left off. That sucks. Maybe one day he gets it right. He's a good little utility player. He can play all across the back four. That's what he was bought for. So, you know what? If we could get him right, he'd be a really good right back. And then we could push Trent up into midfield. That's what I'd ultimately want to do. But if we have to buy a right back in to do that, then I'd be all for that as well. The injury 2019, he got nothing out of them. Yeah, they were fucking solid. Really solid defence. This year we've been leaking in goals left, right and centre. We need that solidness again. I believe that Klopp is trying to sort that out. It's just not an overnight thing. It's not an overnight fix. We've got injuries, which is unforeseen. We can't do nothing about that. I don't know if we get any personnel in in the January transfer window. I think it's very doubtful. I think we're just relying on people coming back from injuries now. Naby Keita, yes, Naby did pick up yet another injury. It's just never ending, isn't it? Don't seem to get a break. It sucks. Saka's still kicking off. It's Jorginho now. It's like, just leave it alone now, guys. Still having it. Arteta, it is a victory for Arsenal. The game has ended. My big back four this season was Trippier, Martinez, Saliba. I need a left back. As great, Virgil van Dijk, he needs help. Yeah, he can't do it on his own. He's looked vulnerable at some stages this season. I'm being completely honest. Which is weird. It's hard to say that because he's usually a bloody man mountain. I don't even know what that says. Full yum. It's full yum, everybody. But yeah, the game has ended as I started to glitch. Got a bit of buffering. Before that buffering gets too out of hand, I think we're not going to stay around too long. Knut van Dijk is the answer. Yeah, great. What did you think of that performance? One of the worst games I've seen this season, to be honest. There was nothing really there. Arsenal do pick up the victory. They're loving it. They go back top of the Premier League. 34 points over Man City's 32 points. With them two to have a head-to-head, which is very interesting. Oh, my stomach is starving. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm going to get a donut and a cup of tea. Thanks for the stream. Look forward to seeing you later again. Yep. Yeah. I think we are going to call it a day because I'm starving. I'm hungry. My stomach is literally growling at me. And we're back for Tottenham versus Liverpool in a little while. So go jump over to Just Nick's channel. Go and support him. Go watch Southampton, Newcastle. I'll see you there at some point. And I'll see you back here for Tottenham, Liverpool. The main event. Can't say anything about this game. I missed it. It's not been good. It's not been good. It's not been a classic by any short of the imagination. It was a 7.5. Garbage game. City out top. Yeah. Well, that's the good. That's the take home from this. That City, for all what they're doing, are not winning. They're not top of this league so far. Right then, guys, I am going to get some food, get the stream set up for later, and I will see you then. We'll be starting at 4 o'clock. That's the time that I'm going to set it for anyway. So I'll catch you all later. I've been doing real life football. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you at 4 o'clock. Bye for now.